least, the Mariners sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Undertakers 4-1. The Rangers were winners.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Mariners and the Undertakers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are 2 of the best in the business. 2 guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these 2 elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Babe Ruth is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now at the plate here is Richie Ashburn, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Snyder. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Now the first pitch. Roberto Alomar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Frank Thomas. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Brandon Woodruff will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
So here is George Brett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Bill Mazeroski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Two balls, no strikes to Mazeroski. Mazeroski stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Now the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now here's the first offering as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the He'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Two and two.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with once, maybe. Change up, belt high and above usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against him right there.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Snyder, the runner at first with two gone. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. First offering on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Alonso has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
That is it. The right fielder.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. In comes Snyder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting six, the third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. And he lays off there 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first two innings where he's going to be.
3-0 now. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The left fielder.
So first and second with one down. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's set and the pitch. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there, 2-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas.
2 men on, 2 out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. first pitch of the AB now.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Two down, runners at first and second. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. In there, and it's full 3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. The 3-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a little tapper. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Next up is Robert Poisson. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
1-0. Here it is. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And that one yanked just foul. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
The batter now will be Tim Salmon. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Richie Ashburn. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Winker is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Next to hit is Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
So next to hit is Frank Thomas. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Count is full. 3-2.
Jorge Posada would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the one thing you can say about Thomas is that his sense of the strike zone is as good as anyone's as he coaxes out a base on balls.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
So now here is Jorge Posada, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's a
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Thomas is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Didi
The
Gregorius.
designated hitter,
First
Didi
offering on its way.
Gregorius.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Oh, that's out.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. To 2-2 now.
I got to count.
That's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth,
So bases are empty with 1 out now.
Manny.
And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. first pitch of the AB on its way. Looking at his career totals, Pena brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So now to the plate, George Brett, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And stepping in, Al Kaline. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Snyder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
One pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in is Bill Mazeroski, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Duke.
Up next, Duke Snyder. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Snyder in an 0-2 hole here.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And this one bounds around against the wall. Now a long throw to third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Snyder takes his lead at third with one away. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. From the stretch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jesse Winker will be next. Swinging away there. It's 3-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
And it's fouled away. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In now, Jesse Winker as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hot shot down the line. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. The Undertakers lead it 1-0. Stepping in now, Robert Poisson.
The shortstop, Robert.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Grounded to the right. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richie Ashburn. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Next, it'll be Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the first offering. And that misses, ball one.
Count 1-0.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Onto the lawn and gone. So a 2-run shot for Frank Thomas. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Pena goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. England leads it 2-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on the way. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Ashburn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Now one down with the bases empty, and digging in next will be Tim Salmon. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Racing back the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left, the 301st of his career, as we are all knotted up at 2.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. On its way is pitch number 75. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. K-line is there. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Next to stand in is Manny Pena, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw onto the big target. If Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up through 5 innings, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Al Kaline. Now the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Salmon has it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in will be Miguel Cabrera. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gregory Soto will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, George Brett.
3rd baseman, George Brett.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping in next, Bill Mazeroski. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Duke Snyder.
Next to hit, Duke Snyder tripled and scored in